Skillboard in Vectorly is a career path, skill matrix, and knowledge base in one. Every user has My Skillboards, where he's a member or admin, and Other Skillboards, so everyone understands what career opportunities exist in the company. Let's open Skillboard. Skillboard is a board with skills, organized by groups and skills inside these groups. You can add additional skill groups and skills themselves. We recommend certain skills that we have in our database, so you just can type ahead it. For every skill that you have added from our database, we recommend you material that are being constantly updated on a monthly basis. Inside every skill, you have a knowledge base. You can add new pages, an organized knowledge base inside every skill by adding code, videos, images, presentations, whatever you find useful. Every skill board could be displayed in a form of career progression. For every skill, you could see the expectations for every career level. You can easily edit descriptions for every skill. For every skill board in settings, you can set up custom levels. As your company grows, you can add new levels of seniority on Skillboard. As you add the new levels of seniority to Skillboard, the additional description would appear that you can update. When Skillboard is created, you can invite people to Skillboard as members, editors, or reviewers. You can conduct a 360-degree review in Vectorly. Every team member makes a self-review, get a review from the editor of Skillboard and the reviewers that has been invited to review his skills. On a review page, you rate each skill with a level from a Skillboard. You see a corresponding level description from Skillboard that makes it easier for everyone to understand what actually junior and middle means in a company. There is an action panel that shows you progression on review, completion button, and some other useful controllers. You can access all skill review data in Team Analytics. First polar chart shows you how all your team covers the skill board that you have created. It shows the average skill level for every skill group and skills inside these groups. You can add additional dimensions to skill analytics by labeling skills on a skill board and displaying Team Analytics by labels. You can get a more detailed view of team skills by looking at a skill gap matrix. You can compare and contrast team members and analyze your team skill gap. As you understand your team skills and skill gaps, you select Focus Skills for the next review period. As a part of the next release, you will be able to set certain goals on skills that you will be checking during the next review period. By submitting Focus Skill, you define a growth area of employee till the next review. How could you be sure that someone is actually applying the skills in the process of work? You can integrate Vectorly with Trello and Jira so everyone in your team can track how his skills grow in the process of work. In Vectorly, you have a performance dashboard for every team member. You could see general performance of every team member on how many tasks were completed or how many story points were closed. Vectorly also track materials that have been viewed in the knowledge base. And also you could see how many focus skills were set for a person from a month to month. Every sprint your team members receive a notification of tasks they have completed in Jira and Trello. They can tag completed task with focus skills. You could see history of what skills you actually grew in the process of work. And finally, you can see the individual skill set of every team member and see how he's been reviewed for different skill groups. It's easy to implement Vectorly in your team by selecting one of our skill boards and setting up with a Getting Started page. That's it for now. More updates are coming very soon.